The Browns at 3-5 are coming off a bye. They're traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 6-3. They're coming off a victory over the Bears, 28-25. One thing about Tua Tagovailoa, when he's healthy, coach, and starting, he hasn't lost a game this season. So all they have to do is keep him healthy and starting. And I love the trade for Bradley Chubb, the defensive lineman, the linebacker, whatever you want to call him, the pass rushing specialist. I think he's going to be more integrated into this football game, more part of the game plan. So keep an eye on him in this game. But you've got to look at the Cleveland Browns and Nick Chubb. They run the ball just as well as anybody in the National Football League. They're deep at that position, and they've got one of the better offensive lines in the National Football League. And if you look at this team at 3-5 and you look at their numbers, Jacoby Brissett really hasn't done that bad of a job running this offense for Cleveland.
No, he really hasn't, Mark. This will be an interesting game, Mark. When you look at the stats, they're very, very even on both offense and defense. However, the games that the Miami Dolphins lost, they didn't have Tua as a quarterback. I watched the game last week. Absolutely outstanding on offense. The Monsters of Midway on defense and the Chicago Bears were non-existent. Justin Fields did a great job against the Miami defense, but it wasn't enough. He put 35 points on the board, but he needed more than that. I think that the explosiveness of the offense of the Miami Dolphins is impressive. Yeah, you talk about the two great receivers, Waddle and, of course, Tyreek Hill. I mean, you just can't cover those two guys. And Tua is so accurate, gets rid of the ball. They're protected. He's only been sacked 5 times this year. It should be an interesting football game. But I think that I agree with you about the quarterback. Brissett has been done very, very well. However, they just aren't good enough totally as a football team. They don't have the great receivers like Miami does. Because of that, I think Miami prevails 21-17.
That's a good number. Miami's favored by 3.5 in this game. They're playing at home. This is a football team that, I'll tell you what, they're a lot better than anybody thought that they would be this year. They're going to be challenging everybody that they play. Now they've got that confidence coming off a victory that they've had this season when they played earlier this season off of Buffalo. I'm looking at Miami playing at home. I think I'm going to take the Fins in this game, and I'm going to throw the points out there. I got Miami winning this game, Coach, 35-30.